Hello my lovelies, how are you? So I'm ready to put on a full face of makeup, and I got some new stuff to play with because I won a giveaway. If you saw my previous video, you saw everything that I got in that giveaway from Lucy's Beauty Room here on YouTube, and she was having a random giveaway and I won, and I'll be using some of the stuff. There's a primer in here that I want to try because I've never tried their primer before. It's the LYS from that brand, and this is not it. This is a highlighter. Is this one. So let me tell you a little bit about this because this is a brand that I've always wanted to try, and now I have this primer. It says a secure skin gripping serum primer with 5% of niacinamide and AHA. It says is a pore filler and shine control, and of course it's cruelty free, vegan, all that good stuff. So it says evenly apply a thin layer to skin following moisturizer, which I already have on. Wear alone or with makeup. So that's what I'm gonna do. And it's clear. Have you tried this primer? Let me know what do you think about it, because I've never tried it and I'm super curious. Oh, it feels like a gel type of consistency. It actually feels kind of cooling. That feels good. And it is a little bit tacky, so it is gripping, which is great. I'm gonna put it to the test because the foundation that I'm gonna wear, I have to actually use a gripping primer so it could last and not separate, which is the KOSMETICS foundation. I also got these new sponges. I think I got this in a jar from Shein, and it brings a whole bunch. So I'll be using the big one, which is this one. It has a flat side for foundation, and then this one for concealer. So for foundation, I'm going to be using this one by KOSMETICS, and you have to shake it first. I recently had a cold and I'm still with the phlegm and all that stuff. It lingers apparently. It doesn't want to leave me alone. So I occasionally cough, and I still occasionally have phlegm, which is not good, but I still got it. I actually used 2 pumps of this, so this is the second pump to cover my entire face. And this is a good foundation. It's not a bad foundation, it's just that I have to use it with a gripping primer. If not, it's gonna separate and look cakey and not look good. What have you been up to? What's new with you? Where's my mirror? Oh, here it is. Painted my hair yesterday, and I have, you know how it stains sometimes for like a day or two, so I still have a little bit of red around my scalp area, my forehead. It's because of that. For concealer, I'm going to be using this one by NYX. It's the Bear With Me concealer. I'm almost halfway with that, but it's so good. I just need 1 dot there and 1 tiny dot over here, and that is all you need with that. And I'm using the small one, which, by the way, the sponge was really good. It's on the stiff side, but it's not bad. I prefer the Real Technique sponge because it's a little bit softer and bouncier. This one's also kind of on the stiff side, but it's not bad. It gets the job done, so it's okay. They kind of remind me of the Huda Beauty sponges. They're good, but they're on the stiff side as well. It reminds me of that one. Now I'm setting everything with the Huda powder. This is the loose powder. I'm just gonna go in with a brush. You know, when I bought this headband, I thought, oh my god, I'm full of powder. When I bought this headband, I thought I actually bought it because it had the wrist bands as well, you know, when you're washing your face, so the water doesn't drip all over your arm, which I needed that, and I couldn't find it anywhere, and I finally found it. This one came in the set only in this color. That's why I know you're probably saying, why are you having that pink headband? That's why. And I got it finally at Burlington. I found it there, so I was like, I need to get this because I've been looking for it for the longest and I couldn't find it anywhere. So they only have pink, and I grabbed it, which, by the way, I thought it was gonna fall out on my head because I have such a tiny head and I don't really have like a back the back bump that everybody has. I don't have that, and everything usually just falls. But this one is pretty good and secured, and it doesn't fall off, so I'm glad about that. So let me quickly do my eyebrows off camera and I'll be right back. So I got here in the giveaway, I got the Empowered palette by Huda Beauty, and I've never tried any of her palettes before. This is my first time, and I've seen this around on YouTube when it first came out. A lot of people loved it and were doing reviews on it, and I think the colors in person look so beautiful. Let me show you the inside. Is stunning. Let me put something on my lips because they're dry. You see the Milani Fruit Fetish? Yeah. This is in shade Lychee. I always have to have some sort of lip oil or lip gloss on. So I don't know what look to do. I don't know if I should do a soft look, like an everyday type of look, or I want something darker. But I know I want to try this color right here because I love mauve shades like that. So that's the first one I'm going to use. Just called Big Dreams. Let me know if you have this palette, what do you think of it? So in that previous video, a lot of you wanted to see a look with it. So, and I was dying to try it out as well. So here I am. Ooh, this color is right up my alley. I love shades like this. It's like a soft, neutral mauve. That is pretty. That blends out so fast. That is very good. I could easily just put this all over like I'm doing now. Put on mascara, a little bit of eyeliner in the waterline, and call it a day. This is definitely my go-to shade. But for the video, I want to try more shades. And I am going to use this one up here. It's called Confident. Right here. What series are you guys watching? I currently have Netflix, Hulu, and Amazon Prime, and I don't know what to watch. I finished all the ones that I was watching, and I don't know what else to watch. I started watching The Wilds on Prime, and I was hooked on it. I saw the first season, it was great. I started watching the second season, and my husband was like, did you do a search to see if they didn't cancel it before you keep watching it? And I'm like, oh, I forgot. So I did a search, and of course they canceled it abruptly, and it doesn't have a season 3, and it ends in a cliffhanger, so I stopped watching it. But it was such a good show. I hate when they do that. It makes me so angry because it was a really good one. So now I'm trying to find another one so I can get hooked on, because I need to find another one. I need to find another one. So you have any suggestions, just let me know in the comments which one you're watching and what's it about. I like this color. So far I have no fallout. That's great. And they're pigmented. I still have to try those shimmers. I'm dying to try the shimmers to see if I like the formula of it. But the mattes are working great. I will link it in the description box if it's still available, in case you're interested in buying it or whatever. So it's gonna be in there. Always check that section, because I will try to link everything that I'm talking about in the videos, in case you're interested. Bit of glitter primer by NYX, because I always like doing that before I put shimmers on. I'm debating on which one I want to use. I mean, these are stunning. I think I want to try at least 2 of them. But first, I'm gonna try this one right here. It's like a pinky one, and then probably the yellow next to it. I'm gonna use a brush for this. I don't know how well this packs on. Oh, it's much darker than I thought it was gonna be. Okay. I thought it was gonna be like pink, but it's like a brown pink. Okay. I was supposed to wet the brush. I'm gonna go in with that gold one next to it. Okay, I think these work best with your finger. Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's so gorgeous. It's like foily. It's very beautiful. For the people who like gold shimmers, this is great. You're gonna love it. Gonna clean this up, clean my fingers, and I'll be back. So I don't see a really light shade here that I could use for my brow bone, so I'm gonna use my highlighter from Ofra, which, by the way, this came also in the giveaway box, but I already own it, so I'm using up the one that I have. Then when I'm done with this one, I'll use the new one. This is in shade Rodeo Drive. I'm gonna use this for the brow bone and in the inner corner, because I always like doing that. I know that's very 2016, but I still like it. I mean, this is just super intense. I love it. And then for the lower lash line, I think I'm gonna try the rest of the shades and not repeat. I'm gonna go with this one, which is called Rebel. This one right here. Oh yeah, that's nice. I like that color. And then with a more skinnier brush, go in with this one in the corner down here. Just so I could use more shades. These mattes are my favorite. They are my favorite. And now an angle brush. We'll take that darker shade that I took for the outer corner so I can connect it. Let's put this halfway. So far I'm having fun with this palette. I'm gonna put some eyeliner, mascara, lashes, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I added in my waterline this one from ColourPop. It's called Honey Dude. And for lashes, I added the Demi Wispies by Ardell. And now I'm gonna continue with the rest of my face to finish it off. For bronzer, I'm gonna be using this one by NYX, the dark shade, which I already hit pan. Just add this up here so I don't look so pale. And this is definitely one of my go-tos because it's not too warm, not too cool. It's right in between. And I think I'm going to wear blush this time. I've been skipping on blush for a while now, and I think I'm going to put on blush today. For blush, I'm going to be using this one from Luna Magic, and the shade is called Aaliyah. This is very pigmented. I gotta go really light-handed. I mean, look at that. For the people who like an intense blush, this is it. This is it. And for highlighter, the same one that I use for the brow bone. I like using a bigger one for that because I just don't want a stripe. So I like using a bigger, fluffier brush for that. Just put it up here. I mean, look at that. That was just one swipe, one dip in the powder. And then for fun, a little bit right here and here. And for lips, I'm debating. I don't know if I want a bolder look or I want like a lighter look. I got some new ones that I got in my ice cream beauty box. Remember the ones that I got? If you saw that video, I got a quad. It brings 4, here it is, mini lip set from Ofra. And I only tried one shade from this one. I haven't tried the others. So let me see if it goes with this look. These are the 4 shades. I think I'm gonna go for the darker one, this one. Does it go? Kind of looks red on camera, but it's not. And then there's this one. I think I'm gonna go with this one then. Or this one. No, I think I'm gonna stick with this one. It's a bit warmer than I thought it was gonna be. But that's the shade. Let me take this headband off and I'll be back. So this is the final look. What do you think? I actually love that palette. That palette is great. I think it's fantastic. The mattes work super well. They blend easily. They work well with each other. The shimmers are stunning. Yes, you have to apply them with your finger, but I mean, it gets the job done. They're blinding. They're foily. I'm not too sure about this lip color. I don't like orangey lip colors on me. I didn't know it was gonna be this warm, so I'm not liking this right now. But everything else, yes. So stick around for the next video, because the next video is gonna be something interesting that I'm super excited about. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss that, and if you can, hit the like button because that helps me out a lot. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of glitter. I'm gonna add a little bit. Why is one higher than the other one now? What the hell happened here? So today's a good day to put on makeup. Why would I say that? Ears, I can't hear. So I'm ready to put on a full face of makeup, and I'm not centered. What is that blue thing? Oh, my brush. I didn't know she was in the way. And I'll be showing you, and I'll be... Am I recording? Look like I did coke.